Welcome back to the American Dream. There is no doubt about it, the real estate industry is under disruption and chaos. You have companies like Purplebricks and Redfins trying to commoditize the industry to circumvent the realtor. I'm a big believer that to gain market share, you got to be a great marketer. And with that disruption, creates amazing opportunities. One of the best marketers I've ever met in real estate, Seth O'Byrne, joins us on the show right now. Seth, good to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
Just won a big award as it pertains specifically to the marketing of real estate.
Yeah, this was cool. Yeah, we stoked to talk about this. The San Diego Business Journal, obviously, the go-to publication for people in business right now.
Yep.
They do an award every year called the Best in Real Estate, and we were really proud because BOSA, when they were building Pacific Gate, identified a few key brokers that in the resale market, they wanted to help push the project along. Well, we did a whole video marketing series around Pacific Gate, and we're really happy to say San Diego Business Journal gave us best real estate deals for our marketing.
But let's be clear, tell everyone real quickly what Pacific Gate is.
Yes, so Pacific Gate is the most expensive high-rise ever built in San Diego.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
Couple of the amenities, share.
There's a yacht share, a private yacht share. So there's one yacht that everybody it's in the HOA has. You have a fleet of Porsches that you can drive, that you can take out on trade. There's something called a chef concierge, which has nothing to do with being a chef. It's a concierge that essentially does everything and anything you want. And so the penthouse sold for $15 million. It's what's called a super prime building, which is one of the rarest buildings for high rises at the highest level you could get to. And so we did hopefully a fairly inspired marketing project around it. But we were just excited because this year's been amazing for getting recognized for all the work we put in.
So marketing luxury real estate, which is a lot different than your median prices, whether it's in Southern California or all across the country. Now, the American Dream is a national television show. We're all across, I think, 23 cities now, from San Diego to New York City to Seattle to Dallas, all the way to the middle, and St. Louis and Cincinnati. And we always talk about how marketing is so important when it comes to properties, helping them get top dollar. What we've found through our network of power players, which is a trademark term on the American Dream, many of our elite luxury realtors in their markets are flying you there to market their properties, these 10, 20, $30+ million properties. Tell us some stuff you've done recently.
Yeah. So it's been an amazing 2017 and 18 have been incredible for this. So last year we went to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and advertised one of the most expensive homes ever constructed in Idaho on the lake. We were there for 3 days, created an amazing video with Sotheby's out there. Then we went up and worked with Wes Jones at Keller Williams on one of the most expensive houses on the market in the entire state of Washington. 4 houses on Lake Washington, unbelievable house. Then we went to Aspen, Colorado, and advertised a house that actually owns 400 acres on the backside of Ajax. So you actually own part of Aspen Mountain.
Wow.
There's no way you can be king of the hill if you're not the king of Aspen, right?
Yeah.
That's where the billionaires pushed out the millionaires. So we got hired to go out there and advertise $30 million in real estate in 48 hours. And just came back from, I believe, my favorite trip we've ever done, which is we went to Steamboat, Colorado, and we worked with Steamboat Sotheby's and all the brokers there, and used the ability for us now to make our content national with the American Dream, but craft really highly produced content around this amazing place, Steamboat, Colorado. Most people have never been there, and I think it's one of the greatest places I've ever been.
So let me chime in here. So you got these other top realtors all across the country. Now, some of them aren't tied into the American Dream. There's an average of 10 to 15,000 realtors per city across the country. They're reaching out to you and they're saying, hey, Seth, seen your work. A lot of people follow you on social media, which, by the way, I encourage you. You want to see some amazing videos and marketing, follow Seth O'Byrne on Instagram. But a lot of these people have found you. It's kind of a connected network. And they're saying, look, this is a really high-end property. I got to get this thing moving. I got to impress this seller. They're hiring you to come out.
Yes.
How does that work?
Yeah, so we've got a deal that we're putting together in Hawaii right now, where we're working on the deal as a team. But we have a lot of deals. More often than not, we'll get brought into other cities, and it typically only works with trophy properties.
Right, we're talking high end.
High end, yeah. $5 million is probably enough to start thinking about doing this. But a lot of times we're focusing on 10.
And to be clear, for those watching the show, you need this kind of marketing on a high-end property because you have international buyers. Many of those buyers are incredibly savvy, cash buyers from all over the world. So the whole open house in the front yard, couple posts on social media, that ain't going to get it sold, and certainly not going to get it sold for top dollar.
Yeah.
So these agents are saying, look, we love what you do. We like your strategies. Come out here, help us get this thing sold.
Yeah, so and why it's powerful, we call it dual purpose marketing, right? Or kind of we run these two marketing channels in parallel. One is chronicling to our 24,000 followers on Instagram and 20 other thousand followers on Facebook in the real estate arena. Like we chronicle in real time us flying out there, the experience of seeing this part of the world for the first time, is showcasing all these amazing properties. And then at the end of it, we come out with usually a series of like 5 to 10 videos. Partially, it's about us using our eyes in San Diego, real estate experts, but unfamiliar usually with the cities that we're going to, and seeing these homes for the first time and kind of seeing the effect it has on us and how inspired we are. And then a lot of videos just down and dirty, like marketing the property and creating a series of videos that we then help them figure out a sequencing plan with. So on Facebook, we can essentially create a click funnel for luxury clients. We've got one that we're doing right now on a $20 million property. And we have identified 4 billionaires in China and Japan through these marketing techniques that we've learned. And we know that they're watching the content, and we're just spoon feeding them the exact perfect content for that property. It's been incredibly successful, and I hope it's the beginning of lots of this.
No, it's fun to watch. So what Seth does better than anyone is he creates a story around the lifestyle of that property. And you would maybe call that content, right?
Sure.
A storyline, creating content. But then the distribution side of it is you're mentioning targeting billionaires in other parts of the world where not only are you creating this great story, but you're finding the people to put that story in front of. I don't know anyone doing this all across the country. And I've been traveling, meeting the best brokers everywhere and sitting right next to who I consider to be the best. So if you are selling a piece of luxury real estate, great guy to learn from. If you are a realtor, great guy to maybe reach out to. I've seen it firsthand. It's been a remarkable journey to watch. Seth O'Byrne,
Cool.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
More of The American Dream coming up next.